Our Lady of Knock. Welcome to the Apparitions of the Virgin Mary, to a journey back in time to a small village in County Mayo, Ireland. A place where, on a rainy August evening, something truly extraordinary unfolded. We're going to explore the quiet majesty of the Knock apparitions, a profound event that touched the lives of 15 witnesses and continues to inspire millions around the world. It was August 21st, 1879. A Thursday evening, typical of summer in the west of Ireland, meaning it was damp and cool. The villagers of Knock went about their evening routines, preparing for the close of day. The local church, St. John the Baptist, stood as it always had. But on this night, its south gable would become the focal point of a heavenly visitation. Mary Byrne, a housekeeper at the church, was the first to notice something unusual. As she locked up the church, a strange, bright light emanated from the gable. Thinking it might be new statues for the church, she hurried home to tell her friend, Mary McLaughlin. But as they returned, the light was even brighter, and figures began to emerge from the glow. What they saw defied explanation. 3 figures stood out distinctly. At the center was the Blessed Virgin Mary, radiant in white robes, her hands raised in prayer, her eyes gazing heavenward. To her right, Saint Joseph, head bowed in reverence. To her left, Saint John the Evangelist, dressed as a bishop, holding an open book and gesturing with his right hand as if preaching. But the vision didn't end there. To the left of Saint John, an altar stood, and on it, a lamb, symbolizing Jesus Christ. Behind the lamb, a cross. Angels hovered around the altar. Word spread quickly. Soon, 15 people, ranging in age from 5 to 75, gathered to witness the apparition. They stood in the pouring rain for hours, reciting the rosary, utterly mesmerized. Despite the heavy rain that night, a remarkable detail emerged from the accounts. The ground beneath the apparition remained completely dry. The rain, driven by a strong south wind, seemed to stop just before it reached the hallowed ground of the gable. The vision lasted for about 3 hours. The figures were silent, yet their presence conveyed a profound message of peace, hope, and the centrality of the Eucharist. As darkness fully descended, the figures began to fade, disappearing as gently as they had appeared. The witnesses were left with an indelible memory and a deep sense of wonder. The church investigated the apparitions, and based on the consistent testimonies of the witnesses, declared them to be trustworthy. Knock became a place of pilgrimage, drawing millions seeking solace, healing, and spiritual renewal. The silent apparition at Knock speaks volumes even today. It reminds us of the power of prayer, the unwavering presence of the divine, and the hope that shines even in the darkest of nights.